Welcome to our quick guide to Google Classroom for parents. First of all, go to classroom.google.com to access Google Classroom. Press Go to Classroom and enter in all your children's details as provided to you by their school. Press Next. This will log you in to your child's Google Classroom. They can access their class by pressing on the heading. The stream here will show any important messages. You may be able to post on your child's stream, or you may not be able to. This will be set by the school. All of your children's work will be in the Classwork tab at the top. They can either click on the blue clipboards to access their work, or if they press the View Your Work button, this gives a very simple overview of the work they need to complete, when it's due, and it clearly shows if any work is missing. They can also use the tabs on the side to show assigned work, any work they have returned, or any work that's missing. To access the lesson, they then simply click on the title and press View Details. All of the instructions will be here in the instruction box. Your child may have videos to watch, worksheets to look at, and anything that they need to complete will be under Your Work on the top right hand side. Access any worksheets by clicking on them, and it will take you straight through for your child to complete. Once they have completed the worksheet, they do not have to save it. They can come out of it, but they must press the hand in button. The hand in button is the only way that the teacher will know that your child has completed their work. If you wish to add extra documents, you can press the Add or Create button here. Your child can attach a new docs, slides, sheets or drawings, or if you've taken a photo of their work, for example, you can add it from the file on your computer. This looks a little bit different in the tablet version, and we will look at that next. Don't forget, if you press the Add or Create button, to still press the hand in button so the teacher gets all of the work. Hand in your work, so it double checks for you. Press hand in again. It just takes a couple of seconds and then the work is sent to the teacher. If you think that you've gone wrong and you want to do the work again, or if you want to add something else, just click the Unsubmit button. Don't forget to resubmit once you've finished, it just reminds you. So click Unsubmit. You can now change a document, add or create something else. Don't forget to hand it back in. In the Google Classroom app, it's the same, but things are just set out a little bit differently. So now the stream and the classwork and the people tabs are across the bottom rather than the top. Your child will access their work through the Classwork tab at the bottom, and they can press on the blue clipboards. They can also go to the top right hand corner to the little person in the picture, where they can see very clearly the work that's been given to them and anything that they are missing. They just then click on it and it takes them through to their work. Now the main work is at the top and their work is at the bottom, so you just slide up to access their documents so they can do their work as usual. Doesn't need to be saved, they can just type and then hand in. If you wish to add an attachment, you can click there. For example, if your child has done their work practically or on paper, then you can just access the camera roll here and upload a photo. Don't forget again to press the hand in button so the teacher knows the work has been done. Hand in, and that work has now gone to the teacher. If you need to change your work, you can unsubmit again. Add any more attachment, change your work and hand it back in. One of the best features of the tablet version of Google Classroom is that you have an edit mode. So for example, if your child has been given a PDF or a worksheet that they want to annotate over, they just go into the work, press the pencil in the top right hand corner, and now they have an edit mode with a tray of pencils and tools across the bottom. So they could write on their work. A stylus is a little bit better than a finger, and then press save. This then automatically adds their work back to the Google Classroom, but it doesn't overwrite what they've already done. It adds it as a separate PDF. So if they need to delete that, they can press the cross, or if they want to go back in and do it again, they can press the original instead of their edited work. So whatever they edit doesn't write over what the teacher has already provided. Don't forget to press the hand in button though to submit it back.